You've got questions, you want answers. What's up with Zac Efron's face? So ever since he made his appearance a couple days ago on Earth Day, my inbox has been flooded with what's going on with Zac Efron's face. Now I want to put this disclaimer in here as always. I'm an expert facial plastic surgeon. I see a lot of faces. I do a lot of things to faces, but I have never treated Zac Efron. I don't know what's going on with him from a medical record standpoint. I don't know what really happened. I'm going to give you my educated insights into what I think could be the reasons for these changes. So with that, let's get started. The first thing we do see when we look at Zac Efron's face is he is significantly fuller. And I think everyone has pointed this out. But there are differing kinds of fullness in his face, which lead me to think of differing reasons for the fullness. So one, I think, is just age. So age-related fullness, narrow face of youth becomes more square, bottom-heavy face of middle age. And that's just unavoidable. So when we look at him, I do feel like I see that type of change. The second thing that can be from is actually weight gain. You know, it happens to the best of us. As a matter of fact, the single most handsome, most perfect male specimen ever, as he got older and as he put on a little bit of weight, you could see these exact same changes occurring. So here I am at 21. You can see that I loved to cook even back then. And my face, perfect jawline, really narrow, really compact. This picture is my graduation from residency at Harvard. I was 31 in this photograph. And you can get a sense there that I'm starting to lose my jawline, although still, pretty good looking guy. Moving on, here I am at 49. And at 49, you can really get a sense of the jawline is really starting to blur away. Avani, of course, looks perfect still. But if you look at my face, there is this fullness in the jowl and kind of nasolabial and malar compartments. That area, really full. And then in the submental compartments, that area is full. And so this little ring around the front of the face that tends to get full, that is classic with the aging change. And why does that happen? Well, it's because God loves plastic surgeons. I don't ask questions. I'm just happy that it happens. But that is very common with the aging process. The other thing that I'm seeing is this kind of dewy, pillowy, very hydrated look. And that, to me, is consistent with injectable hyaluronic acid-based fillers. I don't know for sure, but that's what I would think. So I think so far the two things that I'm seeing are the tendency towards this dewy, pillowy, hydrated look. I think that potentially is hyaluronic acid fillers. A little bit of young to old face shape change. This kind of temple, brow, this general fullness, I think this is weight gain. And again, it happened to me. Here I am. You will see it in my temple and brow with weight plus years. So I think that could be weight gain. But then there's also one other much more specific, interesting shape, and that's down here. And so his lips are definitely more full. This could absolutely be hyaluronic acid filler. But there are some interesting shapes in the jawline. There's a squareness at the angle of the mandible or the gonial angle, and a real kind of squareness up here at the mentum or the chin. And implants cause that. You can get Clark-Taylor's implants in the Taylor mandibular angle region. You can get a square type Torino style implant here. A lot of people speculate maybe Jennifer Aniston has this family of implant in her chin. Could be done with injectable fillers like hyaluronic acids or calcium hydroxyapatite. Another thing that does that, though, is the bone itself can change shape. And I have seen this in patients that have used hormone supplementation. So I have friends and patients using hormone supplementation to feel better, look better, build muscle mass, have more energy. And I have seen subtle changes in these exact areas. So this is a pro bodybuilder, Dallas McCarver. He is rumored to have used hormone supplementation, both testosterone and human growth hormone. I don't know if it's true or not. You can Google and look for yourself. But I want you to look at this lower part of his face. There's the strong jaw tendency, the strong angle tendency, and then the real emptiness or leanness right through the buccal zone. So then we're going to go back here And I get a very similar feel when I look at this area. And of course, we all know that Zac Efron transformed his body for the Baywatch movie a few years ago. He works out like a fiend, but like all middle-aged men, his hormones are decreasing. And it is entirely likely, or at least possible, that he could be using hormone supplementation to maintain muscle mass and to feel better and look better. And part of this change, in my opinion, could potentially be some of that general shape change that we see with hormone supplementation. Now, why is this guy so empty through the mid-face? Well, he wasn't getting HA fillers. And again, I don't know for sure if Zac is, but I can absolutely see this, to me, has the look of an HA filler. And I think without that, we very well may have seen more malar emptiness. So that's my take. Could be right, could be wrong. I think there is a significant part of this look that is aging. I think there's a significant part of this look that could be injectable fillers. And I think there is a potential for some of this look, especially the bottom half, lips, lantern jaw, angle of the mandible, to potentially be hormone supplementation related. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you like these videos? Do you hate these videos? Do you have questions for me? Put them all in the comments below. I appreciate your time.